Good evening and welcome to this edition of NewsLeader on 6. Today is Tuesday, April 5th, 2011. I'm Jim Fuller.
In tonight's news, former Tennessee Governor Ned Ray McWhorter has died. Coffee County's jobless rates are down. Arnold Air Force Base is getting a new commander, and Tullahoma police are offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of a hit-and-run driver who killed a young mother on South Jackson Street on March 26th. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's NewsLeader on 6.
This is J.D. Oliver here at the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. My sisters Betsy, Nancy, and I'd like to thank you for supporting our family business for over 50 years.
Hello, this is Stella Parton, and I am standing here right in the middle of Jim Oliver's Smokehouse restaurant. But you need to come in here. We just got through doing a show. We also have a music scene going on here, and I want to invite you to come down because it is your mountain destination. Music on the Mountain in Mount Eagle, Tennessee.
My name's Betsy Oliver. I'm the kitchen manager here. We serve a lot of ribs and barbecue and fried chicken.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer, and I just want to let everybody know to stop in at the Smokehouse if you're ever on your way to Chattanooga or Nashville. They not only have a great gift shop, awesome food, great entertainment on Saturday nights, but beautiful cabins to stay in. Check it out.
Make the Smokehouse your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 84 lodge rooms and 20 timber frame log cabins. Look around our trading posts and eat in our delicious restaurant. Enjoy music on the mountain every Saturday night featuring the best of Nashville. Our family hopes to see you this year at Jim Oliver Smokehouse.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Welcome back. Former Tennessee Governor Ned McWhorter, a one-time factory worker who became a millionaire businessman, Speaker of the State House, and served 2 terms as governor, died yesterday at the age of 80. McWhorter, a Democrat from Dresden, died at a Nashville hospital where he was being treated for cancer. McWhorter served 20 years in the Tennessee legislature, 14 as Speaker of the House. He served as governor from 1987 to 1995. As governor, he was a strong supporter of education, including technology in the classrooms, increased teacher pay, and smaller class sizes. McWhorter also was instrumental in creating the TennCare system, which at the time was the model used by many other states to replace the federal Medicaid system to provide health care for the poor. Under Governor McWhorter, Tennessee twice was ranked as the nation's best physically managed state.
Coffee County's jobless rate is down. The Department of Labor and Workforce Development says the February rate was 10.6%, down from 10.9% in January. Of the 25,670 workers in the county, 2,730 were unemployed last February. Last month's rate matched the jobless rate for February of 2010. Franklin County's rate fell from 11% in January to 10.8% last month. More than 2,100 workers were jobless last month. Bedford County's rate remained unchanged at 11.7%. 2,700 workers in Bedford County were without jobs in February. Lincoln County again posted the state's lowest unemployment rate at 6.6% for February. Jobless rates fell in 57 Tennessee counties last month, increased in 12 counties, and remained unchanged in 12 others. The state's unemployment rate for February remained unchanged at 10.2%.
Arnold Air Force Base will have a new commander in July of 2011. Colonel Michael T. Brewer, commander of the 46th Test Wing Air Armament Center at Eglin Air Force Base in Florida, is scheduled to report to Arnold in July to take over from current commander Colonel Michael Panaris, who is heading to Eglin Air Force Base to serve as the base's director of safety. Colonel Brewer received his commission in 1986 after graduating from North Carolina State University as a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. After pilot training, he flew the F-111F and F-15E before attending the U.S. Air Force Test Pilot School in 1996. He was assigned to the 445th Flight Test Squadron as an F-15 experimental test pilot. He also served at the F-22 System Program Office as a test program manager. Colonel Brewer is a command pilot with more than 3,200 hours flying the F-111, F-15E, and F-16 and has combat experience in both the F-111 and F-15E. Colonel Panaris has overseen AEDC's aerospace testing facilities since July 13, 2009, when he took over duties from Colonel Art Huber.
Tullahoma police are offering a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of a hit-and-run driver who killed a young mother on South Jackson Street on March 26th. Jessica Crownover died from injuries she sustained after she was struck by a vehicle while attempting to cross the road. A male companion was not hurt. Police say the suspect vehicle is a light-colored Ford pickup truck between the 1989 and 1992 model years. The truck has damage to its passenger side headlight and turn signals. Callers may remain anonymous and still collect the reward. Anyone with information about the fatality should call 455-0530 or 461-8888.
And we'll be right back with more NewsLeader on 6 right after this.
Say I'll love you forever at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
At Hardin Regional Medical Center, we're taking healthcare to the next level.
For nearly 50 years, Hardin Regional Medical Center has redefined quality healthcare throughout the region. From focusing on excellent customer service to pioneering new services and investing in industry-leading technology. At Hardin Regional Medical Center, we think the families in our area deserve the absolute best healthcare options available.
So we're investing, we're improving, we're growing for you.
Doing whatever it takes to respect our customers' homes. Just one more way Charter is obsessed with serving you better.
Stan McNabb is now the home of oil changes and tires for life. You heard right. When you purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle from any Stan McNabb dealership, you receive oil changes and tires for as long as you own your vehicle. This could save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars over the life of your vehicle. We appreciate our customers and are happy to offer these oil changes and tires for life. Peace of mind, guaranteed. And don't forget, if anyone can, Stan can.
Welcome back. The City of Tullahoma celebrated Arbor Day last Friday with the planting of a tree in memory of longtime Tullahoma florist Jimmy Farah. The tree was donated by Dr. Jerry Kennedy and his wife Liz. Let's watch a portion of that ceremony.
Start by thanking the Friends for allowing us to have this celebration here. This is our 14th year as a tree city, being designated as a tree city. Some very special guests with us today. They are the family of Jimmy Farah. His wife, Miss Barbara Jean Farah, his grandson, David Ford, daughter, Jenny Pack, daughter, Jean Marie Ford, and granddaughter, Farah Jean Ford. And with that, I will now turn this over to one of the individuals responsible for making Tullahoma such a wonderful city in the area of our trees and our canopy, and that's Mark Shemp. He's a member of the tree board.
It's our Memorial Tree Program. It is really, really a wonderful program, and I encourage people that when they either want to honor somebody or if they've lost somebody and they want to put in a more of a permanent memorial, to consider the donation of $100. Then you get to pick the appropriate tree. We give you a selection of trees that you can pick out, and then you get to pick the location. And we will have a ceremony today, the Arbor Tree ceremony. It's a little bit bigger, but we always do get the family out on memorial trees. The tree board members themselves have donated a number of them, and a great number of people have done that. when you do that, not only do you get a tree that you can always ride by and think in a tangible sense, this is somebody that was important to me in my life, but also at City Hall, there's a log in the main lobby of all the trees, their locations, who made the donation. And then we have a memorial tree on the wall, this beautiful tree with each leaf is a leaf of somebody that had a memorial tree. A brass leaf is put on it. And I encourage you to go down to City Hall and see that.
Today, Tullahoma is being recognized as a Tree City USA for the 14th year. The Tree City USA program is designed to recognize communities that effectively manage the urban forest and meet the 4 Tree City USA standards. Tree City USA is an ongoing community improvement program, and the designation is awarded each year. Ongoing recognition not only contributes to our community's pride, but also keeps us in touch with other cities and resources, which can help to improve our program. So at this time, it gives me great honor to present this year's flag to the City of Tullahoma. Congratulations.
Now read the Arbor Day Proclamation. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed that the Nebraska Board of Agriculture set aside a special day for the planting of trees. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world. Whereas trees can reduce the erosion of topsoil by wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. Whereas trees are a renewable resource, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. Whereas trees in our city increase property values, they enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and they beautify our community. Whereas Tullahoma has been recognized as a Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation, and whereas the Tullahoma Tree Board encourages our citizens to participate in activities to increase, promote, and nurture our urban and natural forests. Now therefore I, Troy Bisbee, Mayor of the City of Tullahoma, Tennessee, hereby proclaim April 1st, 2011 as Arbor Day in the City of Tullahoma.
Manchester Mayor Betty Superstein, Coffee County Mayor David Pennington, and Tullahoma Mayor Troy Bisbee officially proclaimed April as Child Abuse Awareness Month in Coffee County last Friday. Here's video of that proclamation.
We want to welcome everyone here today. So glad you could be here. I'm going to read the proclamation. Whereas the City of Manchester, Coffee County, and the City of Tullahoma pride themselves on giving back to the community and contributing to the quality of life among their citizens. And whereas child abuse and neglect is a complex and ongoing problem in our society, affecting many children throughout Coffee County. And whereas every child is entitled to be loved, cared for, nurtured, feel secure, and be free from verbal, sexual, emotional, and physical abuse, drug exposure, and neglect. And whereas it is the responsibility of every adult who comes in contact with a child to protect that child's inalienable right to a safe and nurturing childhood. And whereas through a national effort, the Coffee County Children's Advocacy Center members are taking every effort to promote programs that benefit children and their families and create a community where children are safe, families are strengthened, and victims are healed. And now, therefore, I, Betty Superstein, Mayor of Manchester,
and I, David Pennington, Mayor of Coffee County,
and I, Troy Bisbee, Mayor of Tullahoma,
on this first day of April, do hereby proclaim April 2011 as Child Abuse Awareness Month, and do urge all citizens to use this time to better understand, recognize, and respond to this grievous problem. I would like now to introduce our Senator Eric Stewart.
Senator.
Thank you, Mayor, and again, welcome, and thanks everyone for coming out. You know, it's great to see a crowd here in honor of Child Abuse Awareness Month. The shame is that we have to have a Child Abuse Awareness Month. Hopefully we'll all see a day where we'll not have a need for that anymore. But until that time, we have to continue to educate ourselves about the signs and the symptoms of child abuse and child neglect. And we've got to do a better job at being proactive as citizens. to recognize it and to understand it, to educate our societies and our communities, and to be proactive to step up for those children who we believe are in harm's way. You know, as bad as I would feel if I were to witness a situation, do something about it, and be wrong, it pale in comparison to witnessing the situation, doing nothing about it, and being right. So we all have that obligation to each other, to our society, but most importantly to our children. It's up to all of us to protect them. I truly believe that it does take a community to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. I think that's all of our responsibility. I think we've got a great group of folks out here today that recognize that understand that care deeply about their community, their county, and the children in it. So I commend you all for being here. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. And I would challenge each of us to work hard every single day to protect those children, so that while we continue to recognize Child Abuse Awareness Month, we can move towards a time where we don't have to have it anymore. So thank you all very much for coming.
And when we come back, we'll have more from that somber ceremony. We'll be right back after these messages.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want, so you can bank when, where, and how you want, at our offices or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
Welcome back. As we continue our coverage on Child Abuse Awareness Month, let's watch as the 14 victims of child abuse who died in Coffee County last year are remembered.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieved. How precious dear that grace appeared, the hour I first believed.
Just before we end today, I want everybody to know the significance of the onesies and shirts that we put out. According to the Department of Children's Services, there were 14 children in Coffee County whose lives were lost last year. We know for a fact that 7 of those were due to severe abuse or neglect. And the fact that we had 3 child murders in Coffee County alone speaks for itself. I want to thank all of you for coming, for remembering the children, but I want to make sure that we leave on a note of hope. The Girl Scouts are going to join us to sing This Little Light of Mine, because I know as a community we can do better. Child abuse is a community problem, but if we work together, hopefully next year we won't have to do that. So I thank all of you for coming, and remember throughout the month of April what Child Abuse Prevention Month is all about, and do what you can to protect the life of a child.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Monday gave me the gift of love. Tuesday gave me peace from above. Wednesday told me I had more faith. Thursday gave me a little more grace. Friday told me to watch and pray. Saturday told me what to say. Sunday gave me the power to find. And I'm gonna let my little light shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let anyone blow it out. No, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Tullahoma Living tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday and Friday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Troy McFarland, who will speak about the upcoming painting exhibit at the Tullahoma Art Center. Dr. Lauren Ridgway from the Family Chiropractic Center will visit us, and we'll have the doggy of the month. All of that and more on this week's Tullahoma Living. We'll be right back with your sports news.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 Sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
You'll never guess what happened today.
What?
You want to see? They found a giant squid in New Zealand, bigger than this whole bedroom, bigger than Mommy's minivan. Isn't that amazing? And its eyeball, big as a basketball.
Let it all in with Charter Internet and get the fastest, most reliable internet speeds.
And welcome back. The Tullahoma Wildcats split 4 games at the Warrior Classic in Murfreesboro over the weekend. After opening with a 7-1 win over Wilson Central, the Cats fell to host Riverdale squad 11-3. The biggest win was a 6-3 victory over Arlington, Virginia, who came into the tournament with a 10-2 record. It was Arlington's first loss to a team in Tennessee. The Cats finished the tournament with a 13-11 loss to Laverne. Tullahoma traveled to Shelbyville today for a resumption of district play. The two teams play in Tullahoma on Wednesday at 6 p.m. After 1 week of district action, the Wildcats have the only perfect record at 2-0.
The Milo Bucks baseball team opened an 8-game homestand with an 11-3 win over TCCAA foe Roan State on Saturday, April the 2nd at the Driver Baseball Complex on the Moore County campus. The 3-game series was postponed one day due to inclement weather on Friday. The win helped Motlow, who is now 12-18 on the year and 5-9 in conference play, avoid a sweep as the visiting Raiders stormed back to win both games of Sunday's doubleheader, taking the opener 12-9 and the nightcap 17-10 to win the series 2-1. The Bucks were scheduled to step outside the conference and host Bryan College on Monday, April the 4th at 1 p.m. Conference play resumes when Volunteer State rolls into Moore County for a 3-game series with the opener scheduled for Friday at 1 p.m. and the Saturday doubleheader set to begin at 12 p.m. Saturday series opener against Roan State saw the Bucks fall behind 2-0 in the first inning, with both runs being unearned before starting pitcher B.J. Walker, who is 2-2 on the season, settled down and pitched the full 9 innings, allowing only 5 hits and no earned runs while striking out 5. And we'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast right after these messages.
Hi, Grandma. It's Jake. I'm calling to tell you I love you more than anything in the whole wide world, even ice cream. I love you more than spaghetti and meatballs. I love you more than snakes and monkeys and sharks and whales and praying mantises. Bye, Grandma. Love you.
Let it all in with Charter Phone, including unlimited local and long-distance calls.
He learned to pitch left-handed after injuring his right arm, eventually signing with the St. Louis Cardinals in 1939. He experienced the greatest baseball victory in 1942, winning the World Series. After 14 years on the diamond and 4 trips to the World Series, he had become one of the most famous lefties in the National League. Meet Max Lanier. Real people, real heroes. Life Care Centers of America.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1967 at 85 degrees. The record low was in 1944 at 25 degrees. The average high on this day is 66 and the average low is 43. For tonight, look for clear weather with a low of around 37. For tonight, mostly sunny weather expected with a high of 69 and a low of 46, and partly cloudy weather in the forecast for Thursday with a high of 73 and a low of 60.
And that's tonight's news without Jim here. Jim left the building in the middle of the broadcast, so we got rid of him. So next week it'll just be us, maybe forever, right?
Okay, we'll do that. He's out.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.